So, quick note before I dig in, everything I show comes from public Google reviews, and I've blurred the business names. This isn't about calling anyone out, it's a demo of what the platform can do. I'm a master electrician. I tried to build an AI agent that would find me leads. Everybody's online is selling this dream. Point an AI at the internet and hands you customers. But I was wrong, it doesn't work like that. But I didn't quit. I built something else, something that actually works, that I'm going to show you running live. And near the end, I'm going to show you the moment where the AI tried to tell me how confident it was. And as a data scientist, I caught that it was basically lying. Stick around for that part. Here was the idea. I run an electrical and handyman business in Northern Virginia. I wanted a system that finds people who need an electrician and lets me reach out. Simple, right? Well, it turns out you can't legally do that. There's no list of homeowners who need an electrician. You can't scrape private info. The AI finds you customers thing. For a trade business, it mostly isn't real. And here's the other thing I figured out as a contractor. Not every lead is a good lead. I've walked away from jobs that weren't worth my time. What I needed wasn't more names, it was better information about where the real opportunities were. So I stopped trying to find customers. I started trying to find gaps. The real value isn't a list of leads, it's intelligence. Where's the competition weak? What are customers actually complaining about? That tells me where to point my business. And all of it is sitting in public Google reviews. And this is legal. So I built a system that reads them. Not the star ratings, the actual words, and pulls out the signal. A real example. This contractor has a great rating, but buried in the reviews someone says the work failed inspection, the wiring was left exposed, and the guy wasn't even licensed. Stars hide that. The words don't. And I'm a licensed master electrician. I know exactly how expensive that is for the homeowner. Here's the whole idea in one picture. Public reviews go in, the AI reads them and finds the gaps. That becomes market intelligence. From there, I spot a real opportunity, and that tells me what action to take. Reviews to intelligence to opportunity to action. So how does it work? And I'll be honest about which parts are AI and which aren't, because most people lie about that. Google supplies the reviews. A tool called N8N moves the data around. Gemini, the AI, reads the reviews and figures out what they mean. Airtable stores it. Google supplies, N8N routes, Gemini interprets, Airtable stores. That's the machine. And here's the one spot I used what people call vibe coding. Google hands you a messy wall of data. I needed a small piece of code to clean it up. I didn't write it. I described what I wanted. The AI wrote the code. I pasted it in. It worked. That's vibe coding. One small piece where it made sense. Now the part nobody knows. Nobody shows. I built this on free tiers and tools I already have. But free has a cost, not just not in money. Free AI only lets you make so many requests a minute. So when I tried to blast all my contractors through at once, It pushed back, hard. So I slowed it down one at a time, a pause between each. And honestly, I eventually threw $10 at it just to see it run fast. That's the real trade-off nobody talks about. Free and impatient, or cheap and fast. I show you both. Now here's the part I promised you. When AI analyzed each contractor, it gave me a confidence score. How sure it was about its read. And every single one came back 1.0. Perfect confidence across the board. And that's where my data science background kicked in. Because a score that's the same for everyone tells you nothing. The AI wasn't measuring the contractor, it was just patting itself on the back. That number was useless. So here's the real problem it was hiding. Look at these two. This contractor has a perfect 5.0 rating from 2 reviews. This one has a 4.9 from over 1,000 reviews. The 5.0 looks better, but which one would you trust? 2 people versus 1,000, it's not close. So I replaced the AI's fake confidence with a real one, a weighted score. It pulls ratings with barely any reviews toward the middle, and lets ratings backed by hundreds of reviews stand on their own. It's a standard data science move, and it's the thing that actually separates these contractors. That right there is the difference between using AI and understanding it. The AI gave me a number that looked like data. The math gave me a number that is data. So what do I actually have now? A map of my own market. I can see which competitors are vulnerable, what customers are frustrated about, which ratings are real and which are fragile, and where there's an opening for a licensed guy who does it right and pulls the permits. That's intelligence I can act on. Where to advertise, which neighborhoods are underserved, who's coasting on two reviews. That's the real product. Not a magic lead machine, a map. So no, I didn't build the agent everybody's selling. I built something more honest and more useful. And I had to use everything I got to do it. The trade license to spot the code violations. The data science to fix the AI's blind spot. The patience to fight the rate limits. That's the whole point of this channel. You don't throw your old skills away, you integrate them. If you want me to go deeper on any one piece, the N8N build, the AI prompt, the weighted score math, tell me in the comments. That's the next video. There's always another move. I'll see you on the next one.
Like the sun, like the sun.